Hey guys, welcome back to Fat Kids Barbecue. Today we're going to make a simple marinade and we're going to put it over some bone-in chicken breast. I usually use this marinade over chicken wings, so I'm going to give it a shot on a chicken breast and see how things come out. So we're going to start off with some spicy V8 juice. The recipe calls for about 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to put a little bit more than that just because I like that flavor that's added to it. So we'll take 2 cans here. Ever wonder why that's carbonated? It's juice. Never understood that one. So what we end up having is we have about 1.5 cups. So that'll be good for us today. Then we're going to take some Texas Pete. Texas Pete's a nice little spicy hot sauce. We're going to put about 1 cup of that in our recipe. That'll kick it up a nice notch. And then we're going to take some soy sauce. And we'll do the same. We'll put about 1 cup of soy sauce in here too. That just gives it a nice flavor. Soy sauce seems to be the shy one today, taking a little while to come out of the bottle here. You could pop this little plastic sucker off and make it quicker, but there we go. So we're measuring that out to about 1 cup. I don't usually measure things, but a friend of mine said it might be a good idea to start measuring, just so people get a good idea of what we're doing. So that gives us our marinade. I'm going to put some of this chicken rub in here just for a little bit of extra flavor. This is from Traeger. We really like all the Traeger products. They're pretty delicious. So we're going to add some of that. And yeah, I probably should have measured it, but I just put about probably a little more than a teaspoon in there. We're going to get out our handy dandy little tool. We'll mix all this stuff up for you. Oh, I can tell the aroma. That smells amazing. That smells really good. So now what we're going to do is we took out our chicken breasts and we have them prepared and ready to go. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to pour this marinade right over the top. We'll seal that up tight. And then we're going to put it in the fridge. I wanted to marinate this overnight, but I forgot last night. So we're just going to put it in the fridge and we'll let it marinate for the next 4 or 5 hours, and then we'll see how it goes. Thanks guys, we'll check back in a little bit later. Welcome back guys, Jeff here. Hey, our chicken has been marinating for the last 5 or 6 hours. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it out of the marinade. Some people would pat it dry. I don't get into that. All I like to do is I'll pull it out. I can tell this is marinated pretty good. Like I said earlier, I wish I had put it in last night, but I simply forgot. So we let this marinate again for the last 5 or 6 hours. We got the Traeger going. Tonight we're cooking with some hickory. We've got the hickory pellets in there. And we're going to get the Traeger up to about 235 degrees. So we'll move this out of the way. What I've got is a nice rub I found locally. Joseph Q is the name of the rub. It's a local guy here in Connecticut. I'm going to be doing Grandpa Joe's Honey Chipotle. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on some gloves. Because whenever you're handling chicken, you want to be cautious. We're going to pull this skin back a little bit, because we don't want to put too much rub on the skin. We want to put the rub on the chicken, so we can get the flavor of the rub into the chicken. So you can see it's already loose here, so it's pretty good. So we got that pocket going. Then I'm going to take this rub. I am going to do something a little bit different. I saw a guy do this. It was pretty clever. I'm going to put a glove on our bottle here. Last thing we want to do is contaminate the, cross-contaminate anything in the kitchen. So we'll put these gloves on. Now we're going to get the rub going. We'll get that underneath the skin. You can see I'm putting a generous amount. We'll put some on the skin as well. We'll put it on every side of the chicken here. You can see the chicken's nice and moist from the marinade it's been in all afternoon. We'll pull that skin right back over the chicken. Now we'll get into our next one. The next guy over here. You can see it's pretty easy to pull the skin off. So you're pulling your skin out. Now we're going to put some rub in here, just like so. Now you get your rub inside. Now look at that. Boy, does that smell wonderful. So, alright guys, we're going to get this on the Traeger. We got the Traeger again at 235. We're going to cook that for the next couple of hours. So we've hit my favorite time to cook. We get to walk outside here and take a peek at the Traeger and take a look at these guys. Wow, they're looking absolutely amazing. Just time to bring them in the house. Hey guys, welcome back. So as you can see, our chicken browned up really nice. One thing that I like to do on the pellet grill is I slow cook this at about 235 degrees for the last 2 hours, but the last 30 minutes I cranked it up to 350 just because I like to brown the outside of the chicken. You know, one of the things that's important is take your meat thermometer. You want to check your internal temperature of your meat. You want to make sure you get that up to about 165 for poultry. I cooked this a little bit longer, so I like it to be closer to 170. It's my own preference. 165, you're good. This here, I don't know, came in at 168.8, so we're pretty good with that. So you can see all the moisture running off that chicken. I'm going to pull a piece out here and cut into it and see what you think. Wow, is that beautiful. You can see all the juices pouring right out of that. Thanks guys. If you like what you see, click down below, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. See you next week.